over here. 9-16. Georgia's defense is stonewalled Georgia Tech all day. And Georgia's offense has 188 rushing yards, and I think we have -10 passing. We're terrible passing the ball today. So, 2-minute warning here. Georgia's just absolutely ran the ball down their throat all day today. Our offense has been trash for the most part, but I don't know that the game plan was to do anything other than just make sure we run the ball all day. Hang on a second here. I got to fix something.
I've got the remote over here.
I know, but I'm trying to make this a little higher because it was uneven. So I was trying to fix it.
Pick it up and just put it on the direction.
Get it in the.
About to get in trouble.
Sit down with it.
Oh boy, he in trouble.
Yeah, he just spilled Sprite all over me. And the carpet.
Not the greatest performance, but we'll take it. Yeah, I really thought after watching the way that Georgia played against Georgia Tech, the way that Tech played against Pitt, I really figured we'd be in the mid to high 30s if we wanted to. I'm still questioning whether or not there's something wrong with Gunner's arm, which is weird because why would you have him run the ball if he has an arm injury? I don't know. It just seems like a really, really weird game plan. Maybe Kirby wanted to say our quarterback can do what your quarterback does, but our guy can do it better. I don't know.
I can do it. She said me.
So it's been really, for lack of a better way to say, it's kind of been boring. Defense has played excellent, but the offense has just been spit and sputter and very methodical, trudging. I mean, it looked like an old school football game where it's just defense. It looked like Iowa State playing Iowa. It just looked bad. No excuses. I mean, we're going to win the game, but you're looking at an offensive performance where you go, I'm not sure why we played this way. We didn't have to play this way. Did we play this way just to see if we could? Did we want to say, look, we will be completely one-dimensional and you still won't stop us? I mean, it's been crazy. Hit thumbs up. Yeah. Oh, we definitely got screwed on that safety. I went back and looked at it again. There's nobody around that ball. There's nobody. There's a lineman over there. And it's like, guy was clearly not trying. Was clearly down.
Can I send the next donation? Okay. The next like goal is 55. So try to get up to that.
Okay. Is that what they do on the streams you watch?
Not all the time. But
Not all the time. Okay. So the next, would you say 55? The next like goal is 55, he says. We'll take it. Georgia hands off to, looks like Nate Frazier. Nate Frazier gets up to the line of scrimmage, goes down. 1st and 10. Georgia's going to run 40 seconds off the clock, or 25 seconds off the clock here. Settle down. What's going on?
It's just settle down, Beckman.
I wasn't worried about, oh, my nose is itching. I wasn't worried about losing, but at the same time, I'm like, we play so much better than this. What are we doing? It was more confusion on why we were playing like this. We don't have to. I'm curious to see if Brent Key is going to cry again.
He's crying right now.
And what cracks me up is that one of their defensive ends, I guess, tackled Gunnar Stockton, just kind of scooped him up and dumped him, and he got up all super hyped, and I'm like, look at the scoreboard, bro. Why are you so happy right now? You should be pissed.
Yeah, this is the
This
guaranteed touchdown.
Georgia defensively has basically punched Georgia Tech in the mouth all night. Still waiting on the game here to 2nd and 10, minute 55. Gunnar Stockton is 11 and 21 right now. I don't know how many yards it was.
Touchdown on this one.
No, it ain't no guaranteed touchdown. They just gonna run the clock out, dude. I have no idea. I didn't even see her comment. Oh, buddy, don't be doing that. That's a good way to blow a knee out.
Hey, Mom.
All right, put that down, please. Put that down. Iowa blew out Nebraska 40-16. I don't know that we need more Cash Jones. I don't know what we need. He's not happy, folks. Not happy. He's like, thought I had him. What are y'all doing? The spirit fingers. The spirit fingers. 3rd and 11. No, we should not be conservative here. We should absolutely throw the ball. They're going hurry up. They're going hurry up. What are they going to try and get them to jump? Yeah, try to get them to jump. They didn't jump. George called timeout. Yeah, George's going to call timeout. Playing games here at the end. Georgia is winning by 7. Resetting the game clock to 1:09. Drive recap. I mean, you gotta give Hayne King, his flowers, man. He is an absolute animal. He's by far the best player on that team. I know Jamal Haynes gets a lot of credit, but Haynes King, if they didn't have him, I'm not sure they'd have scored. I'm not sure they would even be even right now. As far as their record goes, like they're 9-2. But I feel like they wouldn't be as good. (16-9), 3rd and 11. Minute 9 to go here.
Okay, take that. Put all the pieces in your box and go to your
So Georgia does. Handoff. Nope. Fakes the handoff. Rolling. He's gonna go down. What are we doing? Another terrible play call. Not sure what the play call was supposed to be on that. Maybe we didn't have a guy open, but at least he went down in bounds. So here we go. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23. Georgia's going to call another timeout here. Timeout. Or he's going to take a delay a game. He's going to take a delay a game. Why not? Offense has done nothing for a full half. I agree. Offensively, this is one of the worst performances I have seen us do as far as generating points. But considering that Georgia has chosen to be one-dimensional, like we're really not even throwing the ball. I think we've thrown the ball a grand total of 20 times. In order for us to have broken 200 yards with that, we'd have had to average 10 yards a pass and complete every pass. If you're throwing at 70%, that would have been 14 catches, averaging 10 yards, would still only be 140 yards of offense. This is why fans be coming for Bobo. Part of you's got a question of how much this has got to be part of Kirby Smart's plan. It's got to be. I also haven't seen us be very aggressive. Not zipping the ball across the middle to the tight ends. Like we haven't seen any of that. We've only seen a few deep shots. Just really weird stuff. They come after it, punts away. Ball is super, super well kicked. And it goes out of the back of the end zone. So the ball will come out. 13 seconds remaining. So that play took 8 seconds off the clock. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, we should have played this a little better. If we'd have played this a little better, we wouldn't even be in this situation right now. But Georgia's defense has played well. We have to make sure. We're going to play prevent defense. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. They have no timeouts. They're going to be throwing to the corners. getting a first down is going to help them a little bit. It's going to stop the clock momentarily, but they don't have enough. If they're just getting a first down, they don't have enough time to go down the field. They got to throw deep, quick. Georgia's going to bring the house. They're going to see if they can upset Haynes King here, make him scramble. Georgia's playing deep. Plenty of room. Bringing 5. After him, throws check down. Got him. Ran out of bounds, 7 seconds. They did all of that. They ate up half the clock. To get 8 yards. Half the clock to get 8 yards. That ain't going to cut it. And old Fuster Balkner, sir, ain't going to work. Hit a thumbs up. Texas Tech coming on next, guys. So here we go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Snaps. Haynes King drops back. Throws deep. Has a man caught and gets out of bounds. 1 second left to go. Interesting. It's the last play of the game in regulation here. Let's see what happens. Is he in? No, he got out of bounds. He got out of bounds. That's a long way, dude. I can't leave it on there too much. Here we go. Are they going to call a penalty? Georgia calls a timeout here. Okay. Why not? See all these guys? Not going to be happy in just a second. Yeah, he got pulled. They didn't call it either. He gets pulled. Watch. You missed it right before that. He got pulled. That's what carried his momentum. Well, it's going to be zeros here in a second, buddy. It's going to be zeros here in a second. That's weird.
That's suspicious.
I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm going to have to get a new fan. Let's cut that off for now. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe it just doesn't like LEDs. Here we go. Drops back. Looking deep. Georgia's on him. He throws deep. Hail Mary pass. And knockdown. No good. Never had a doubt. I really wasn't worried on that one. I really wasn't. Let's see. Does Brent Key come out crying again? I didn't feel like this was a nail biter. I just kind of was like, this was kind of a ho-hum game, dude. Ho-hum. Gunnar Stockton's got a nosebleed. I think. No, or is that just a shadow? Just a weird shadow. Well, I'll be first to tell you, that was one of the most boring games I've watched Georgia play. He said recovery and recruiting. This game. So Georgia finishes the regular season 11-1. Hard to be mad about that. Georgia Tech wouldn't know what that's like in recent memory. Thank you. Go Dogs. That's what he said. So I'm curious as to what the stats are, but at the end of the day, let me turn this down a little bit. Not worried about what they're saying right now because they're not going to say anything. Was boring and ugly. Yeah, it was not exciting to watch. That's for sure. Hit the thumbs up, guys. I don't know how much blame Bobo gets for this, but I'm really curious to see if this is because of maybe there is an injury we don't know about. We did not seem aggressive. We had that 1 4th down. We went for it, but I mean, it just seems like we were bound and determined to run the ball no matter what. Win, lose, or draw, run the damn ball. Didn't seem like there was a lot of passing plan in place. And some of the times when we were doing passes, it was like 3rd and 15 and we threw the ball lateral. It was just freaking weird. I made a comment to Keith earlier. It was almost like a high school coach was calling this game. It was super weird. Yeah. It was definitely an ugly win, but it's almost like we didn't want to throw the ball. Which is weird because you have a guy who's basically running for Heisman, but don't throw the ball. They say he wasn't having a good game. I don't believe that was the case at all. I genuinely believe that we were just bound and determined to run the ball no matter what, because I think Gunnar Stockton ran the ball like 14 or 15 times. That was part of the game plan. And now that I think about it, I almost wonder if that was by design so that we could practice having Gunnar Stockton run the ball in a game, because that's the most he's ever won a game. Thanks, Pastor Dave. Kirby does not care about Heisman stats. He may not, but you do have to acknowledge that if you have a Heisman winner on your team, it does really well for recruiting that same position in the future. I love how Trenches to get on here but won't hardly respond when I text him. That's right, I'm calling you out. This was a play it safe game for Georgia. Yeah, it was a play it safe game that almost ended up making us go to overtime again. Needed to be a little more aggressive than what we were. And you can look at the stat sheet and you can say, Georgia held them to 3 field goals. Well, yeah. Well, they held us to 3 field goals and a touchdown. So not a stellar performance, not what you want to see. You want to see much, much better performance than that. Yes, I'm 100% okay if Georgia doesn't go to the SEC championship game. I understand there's people who want us to go play Alabama. I get that. I wouldn't mind playing Alabama and beating them. But for some reason, we can't seem to do that. Also, the thing I'm looking at is Georgia currently ranked number 4. If we don't go to the SEC championship game, that's one less game we have to worry about getting players injured in. And then we're already going to get a bye week. So that's going to give us another game we don't have to play in. This could potentially be a Georgia national championship winner that only plays 14 games, because you've got the 12 in the regular season, the quarterfinal, and the final. So that'll be a 14-game win, and you'll have 13. You'll be 13-1 versus where when Georgia won it last time, they had to win undefeated 15 games because you played regular season. What was it, 15 or 14? 12, 13, 14. It was 15. It's 15-0. So yeah, hit a thumbs up. There's like 75 of you guys in here. Watching this game's performance here, I'm really curious go in there, baby. You guys are running around all crazy. See?
I'm okay.
Okay. Next year's going to be crazy with non-conference games. It is what it is. I mean, Georgia usually plays pretty. So total yards, Georgia 260, Georgia Tech 250. Georgia was 6 for 14 on 3rd downs. Georgia Tech was 4 for 11, and most of theirs came in the second half. Georgia had the ball for 35 minutes, and Georgia Tech had it for 24 minutes. Nothing exciting at all. Georgia ran the ball all over them, but do you think we were hiding some of his offensive game plan? I don't think we were hiding anything. I just think that the game plan was they looked at Georgia Tech was like 108th in the country at stopping a run, and they just said, you know what, we're not even going to bother throwing the ball. We're just going to run the damn ball down your throat, and that's what they did all game. Georgia's defense stepped up and played well. I feel like they thought they were going to get more points just running the ball, but the defense was playing so well, they didn't really have to sweat it. They didn't have to change the game plan. They just stuck with the run. So, see if we can get to 50 thumbs up. We've got about 75 people in here now. Pretty sure we can get to 50 pretty easy. It's not hard to do. Tech shut down Georgia in the second half. Maybe. That's probably the worst second half performance I've ever seen Georgia, or I've ever seen that I have seen Georgia to have this year. Damn, that felt weird. Yeah, I had several people messaging me saying that was a weird game. I enjoyed watching it. Zachariah Branch had 5 receptions for 53 yards. I think there were 5 other receivers that had a total of like 15 yards. So I think Georgia had like less than 100 yards in passing all game. And you might look at the box score and say, "Oh, well, Georgia Tech shut down Georgia's passing game." Georgia was not interested in trying to pass the ball. Just was not interested. So, I mean, it worked out. I mean, Gunnar Stockton was 11 for 21, which was terrible, for 70 passing yards. Haynes King was 19 for 27, so he threw for about 66%, a little over, and he had, I don't know, 100-something yards passing. O-line was starting to struggle there at the end. They were letting too much pressure get back there to Gunnar Stockton, and I was not happy about that. But yeah, so. All right, guys, we're going to be watching the Texas Tech game here. Texas Tech game. Jeez, that's a mouthful. So yeah, we'll see you guys here real soon. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment down below, all that fun stuff. Have a great day. God bless. Go Dogs. See you soon.